Hi everyone, it's Hope Yoder with Embellish Maker Software. I asked a question on my Designs by Hope Yoder fan group saying, what Embellish Maker software videos do you want to see? So Win Maddox, this is to answer your question. You wanted to know how to make the scan and cut work inside of Embellish Maker. So I'm going to use Embellish Maker software without any CraftNCut features to make a graphic t-shirt design. Step number 1 is we need to open a new page, and you can expand File and choose New. I'm going to close this to keep it nice and tidy, and then I'm going to use my text shortcut to bring in some true type or open type fonts. First thing I'm going to do is click on text and click anywhere in the white area. Now, by looking at this is stitches, and that's not what I want. Now, how do I know it's stitches? By going to sequence and stitches. This has 3,277 stitches. So I'm going to go back to my sequence window, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write graphic. Let's just do like a ripped t-shirt, ripped T, and then I need to choose true type font. So put a check mark there, and then any fonts that you have on your computer will show up here. And I'm going to use this buttermilk font. So I am going to click apply, and I still have stitches, and I don't want stitches. So how to make a graphic t-shirt for heat transfer vinyl is in the style window. I'm going to click so I see a drop down menu, and I'm going to choose outline only and press apply. And when I do that, I have artwork. And I know by looking in the sequence window under stitches, it shows 0. So let me fill this in with color just so you can see it better. And I'm going to choose artwork, fill, and then apply. Perfect. Now at this point, I can drag and do all the things you normally would do with artwork. But what I also want to do now is I want to add an SVG file. So Designs by Hope Yoder embroidery CDs also have SVG artwork, and here's how I would use them. I know that with the new update, I can simply go File and Open to open SVG files. I no longer have to import them. So I'm going to open this, and I'm actually on the graphic t-shirt embroidery CD, and then I've opened the SVG file, and then I'm going to open the seam ripper file and choose open. And when this happens, first of all, I'm going to select Control and the letter A to select everything. I'm going to come into transform, and I'm going to mirror image. This design was ready to make a heat transfer graphic t-shirt. All right, so now I just want this cool little seam ripper. So I'm going to select this, and then I can copy it up here, and I'll go down to the bottom and choose this design, and now I'll paste it, and here I have a seam ripper. Now I can play with this and do whatever I want to do with it, but without CraftNCut feature, I am going to select everything by using Control and the letter A on my keyboard. I'm going to open the tool cabinet, transform, and I'm going to mirror image this, and then I'm simply going to go File, Save As, and then I would choose the SVG file, which you now can find in the drop-down menu, or I would choose the FCM for your scan and cut, like you asked, and right there that is. Then I'm simply going to save it into any folder I want, copy it from that folder onto a USB stick, insert the USB stick into my scan and cut, and then go ahead and cut out my heat transfer foil from Embellish. You may need to unify or group each element on the scan and cut once you open it. All right, so that's one way of doing that. Now, another way would be if you owned CraftNCut software and you have it on the same computer as Embellish Maker, then I can choose File, expand that, and look for the Save to Cut icon and click this. And now I would choose Brother Scan and Cut and Heat Transfer Vinyl and Next. And here it's going to give me all the settings. And if I scroll down here, I can click on the application video, Next, It's asking me, did you remember to mirror image it? And I did that under the Transform tab. And then I'll choose Finish. And right here, I will go ahead and save that, and it'll create all the files at once. Hope this has helped you. Let me see your graphic t-shirts using SVG files found on the Hope Yoder CDs.